Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Let's start. So, thank you for coming. This is the keynote lecture by Paha Architects. So, Paha Friends is an architectural firm led by Han Seung-jae, Han Yang-gyu, and Yoon Han-jin, based in Seoul, Korea. They have completed many significant projects in Korea, including the Hive office headquarters, which is the home of BTS, the This Is Neverland office, and Seongsu Yeonbang, among others. Their work has been featured in numerous magazines and various media platforms, both online and offline. So, and in 2019, they have received the Korea Young Architect Award. So today, FHHH Friends are undeniably among the most prominent emerging architects in Korea. In the context of the symposium on undefining Korean architecture, I would like to revisit some interesting keywords that I shared during the workshop we did with the freshmen 2 days ago, which may differentiate Paha architects from others, which is intimacy and rejection. So both embedded in the sound of puhahaha in my reading. So first, the difference between puhahaha, which is the sound of lapping, and just haha lies in intimacy. So there's a kind of trust in saying puhahaha to someone without offending the other person. So compared to just saying just haha. So in a way, there's one episode is that in the modern society and in the professional relationship, like I was teaching 10 years ago, first time in the school, I was being friendly to students. I'm talking, smiling, and trying to be kind of friendly. And then maybe I was smiling a lot with the students. And then the first course evaluation kind of noted that my professor laughed at my work and I didn't like it. So I just realized that the laughing at something is a sensitive thing. So, but in the puhaha, the name implies that there is intimacy, there's a trust between client and architect, and a space and the users. So I think the intimacy is important keyword, and it works in the space. Their work communicates kind of message, which is, this is for you, only you. Second keyword, I think, is the kind of what is a target of that smiling or laughter. So through their mockery, their question established their question challenged the norms and conventions, but we have to ask, what exactly are they laughing at by saying puhahaha? So this is how I would like to situate Paha architects in this symposium of the undefining Korean architecture. So Korea history is deeply intertwined with the rapid government-driven economic expansion spurred by an authoritarian regime. The national culture of 빨리빨리, which is quickly, and 하면 된다, just do it. You can do it, just do it. Kind of culture arose from this pressure for growth. Architecture became a tool for this expansion, leading to commodified, efficiency-driven environment in the nation. The dominance of productivity and trust in functionality is well reflected in the land use of the cities, such as apartment blocks, master plan of the new town, and so on and so forth. On a small scale, for architects' work, also shows the in a Korean language, like 뭉개다, flatten it, or 바르다, apply. So that in the construction site, for example, we need to draw all the interior elevations. But in Korea, like we can just 그냥 바르면 돼. Yeah, paint. You can just paint over it, or like sheets, fake wood sheet. You can just put them on. That kind of fast and efficiency culture is embedded in entire country. Globalization and Korea's economic miracle democratization led to aggressive importation of the Western modernism and postmodernism in 1990s. And Japanese culture, which had been banned for decades, even after the 1965 Treaty on Basic Relations, began to be accepted following 1998. So that Korean popular culture accepted Japanese popular culture 1998 slowly. As a result, the public, including myself, encountered postmodernism before European modernism, or at least concurrently. It's a kind of bizarre feeling. In this blend of historical, political, economic forces, creative energy emerged as a reaction to the past. For many talented and educated architects, Western and Japanese architectural influences became forms of resistance against the authoritarian culture of relentless expansion and growth. PHHH Friends, founded in 2013, grounded their practice in the rejection of this growth-oriented logic. They began questioning everything. Why do we do this? Why do we build like this? Why are houses designed this way? It's so weird, so strange. Why offices are designed like this? And so on and so forth. And they laugh at it all, like looking at them. So their approach is not about standing out through differentiation, but rather about returning to the essence of place and people. As a result, their architecture tells stories centered on the people they meet and engage with, and they act on those stories. Last year, PHHH Friends published a book titled "We Are Always in Process," documenting their 10-year journey. It's clear that they oppose the idea of architecture as a final static product. As Sanford Quinter argues in Architecture of Time, quote, the problematization of time entails a challenge to the primacy of space, reintroducing the classical problem of becoming versus being, and the question of middleness, end of quote. Similarly, the French philosopher François Julian points out that Western thought, rooted in classical Greek philosophies, tends to think in terms of determined forms, neglecting the nature of gradual transitions over time. So this concept of middleness and transportation is the heart of what PHHH Friends pursue. I argue that these ideas are inherently familiar to Korean society, yet are often overlooked by many architects. So we are excited to learn more about them from them, and we are thrilled to have PHHH Friends here in Buffalo. So please join me in welcoming Han Seung-jae, Han Yang-gyu, and Yoon Han-jin.